A warm good morning, dear students. Dear students, we were just dealing with the chapter Saving the Tiger. Okay, so I think read the text and answer these questions we had already discussed. Okay, we have discussed, no? Hmm? Already discussed about that. And also, um, so I think we have seen this answer these questions. That part also we have seen. And now what is left is appreciating the text, and that is also hmm, appreciating the text. Okay, we'll just read that, and it is to you. It's a free response question, so you can write by yourself only. So please do that. So when you are writing this free response, don't write there in your copies. I have seen that many of your copies it is written free response. Please don't write that. Free response it is given to you so that you may write. Whenever there is whenever you find that free response in your okay the answer near given, no. So please write the answers by yourself. By yourself you write. So your own answers are welcome there. So please don't write in your copies free response. Instead that you write your own answers. Okay. Okay. Now in this non-fiction text, appreciating the text, only page number 81, all of you just take. Appreciating the text. In this non-fiction text, we can tell the writer feels very strongly about the subject from the tone and mood of the text. Tone and mood are related to the emotions with a particular piece of writing. Tone and mood. You know, the mood when you are happy, the mood you have when you are happy, and the mood when you are unhappy. That means when you are no, when you are having a lot of problems like that. So that are entirely different. And according to the mood only, the tone also vary. So that is if you are in a good mood, your tone will know from the very tone you can understand you are in a very happy mood. And if you are not happy, if you are unhappy, then you may find that oh, you are not in a okay, you are unhappy, you are not. From the tone we can understand that you are not in a good mood. So these are interrelated, we can say. Okay, mood and how do we get the tone. So we are just going to that. Tone and mood are related to the emotions within a particular piece of writing. So from that very tone, we can understand what kind of mood it is. We are having writing also with the same way, we can understand. The tone of the text is the attitude of the writer towards the subject. The tone. The tone of the text is the attitude of the writer towards the subject. The mood of the text is the kind of emotions and feelings that the text arouses within the reader. The tone of the text is the attitude of the writer. The tone of the, so that is what you need to understand here. The tone of the text. The tone of the text is the attitude of the writer towards the subject. Now, the mood of the text is the kind of emotions and feelings that the text arouses within the reader. Okay, the mood of the text is the kind of emotions and feelings that the text arouses within the reader, depending on the writer and the subject. Okay, you can see that depending on the writer and the subject, the tone and mood of a text can be positive. So that can be, it is depending upon the subject and the writer. So you see that. Depending on the writer and the subject, you can see the tone and mood of the text can be positive, negative, or a bit of both. So it is depending completely on the writer as well as the subject. Okay, sometimes the tone will be positive, sometimes it can be negative, sometimes it can be a mix of both, a bit of both. Okay, so that is what. Now you can just see for these points, find words that describe the tone and mood when the writer talks about. It is your duty. I am just giving you this all the exercises. Threats to the tiger and to the environment, measures for protection and conservation. Then the future of tigers and the tiger conservation. You may use any of these words or others that you may find suitable. Okay, you can just desperation, hope, determination, disappointment, concern, and confidence. You may use any of these words or others that you may find suitable. You can use in this when you are writing. You can just make use of these words or other words which is you find as useful, suitable. Okay, you can see in the next one. What do you think of the tone and mood of the text as a whole? Is it positive throughout, balanced, negative throughout? So, what is your opinion? So, what no? This appreciating text is fully asked your opinion only. It is not. You can write in your own words. That's what your own opinion is asked. So, you will write your own answers. So, I will be giving you. When I am giving the answers, I will be giving you free response. So, okay, in the place of appreciating the text, I will be giving free response. That doesn't mean that you can also just write down in your copies free response. Please don't write. Don't write the word free response. Don't write at all. So there you need to write your own answers. Okay. So please see that. What did you think of the tone and mood of the text as a whole? Is it positive throughout, balanced, negative throughout? Now, how do you think these factors affect the message of the text? How do they make you feel about tigers and the tiger conservation? How do you, this is what I asked, how do you think these factors affect the message of the text? No? How do you think? How do you think these factors affect the, actually these factors are actually affecting the message of the text? How do they make you feel about tigers and the tiger conservation? So, how this text is affecting you? Is it giving a positive impact on you? Is it? No? It gives you a positive impact on you. Does it make a positive impact? So, what is the message you get from this text? And how do they make you feel about tigers and the tiger conservation? So, after reading this text, what is your feeling about the tigers and the tiger conservation? So, you can write. These are actually the answers which you can write by yourself. No, your own opinion is asked, not the other answers. Okay, it's not important, but it is your no you are writing in your own words, your own opinion. So please do write that also. Okay, so I will not be giving these answers because you are asked to write by yourself. Okay, your own opinions. Now we move to the grammar and usage part. See. Subordinating conjunction and the complex sentences. Subordinating conjunctions and the complex sentences. You see, read the sentences. Tigers can survive in forests where they are well protected. And the next sentence, you see, some guards stay and look after the camp while others patrol the forest on foot. See. Subordinate, we are just going to say about the subordinating conjunction and the complex sentences. Notice the highlighted words. They connect two or more ideas. Actually, they are just connecting the two or more ideas in a sentence. In sentence 1, where makes it clear that tigers can survive in those forests that receive good protection. So that makes, where it makes it clear that tigers can survive in those forests that receive good protection. In sentence 2, while tellers, some guards look after the camp, whereas others keep watch over the forest. They add more information about a person or thing. Okay, they add extra information about a person or thing. The time, the place, or cause and effect, they are called subordinating conjunctions. You see, these are subordinating. While, where, all these things are called the subordinating conjunction. So they are actually subordinating conjunction. They are adding extra information about a person or thing. The time, the place, or cause and effect. Okay, they are just giving extra information. What all things? The person, time, thing, or place, or cause and effect, all these things they are mentioning. So they give information. So let us see some of the, study the table with the help of your teacher. It is written here. Subordinating conjunction, which are that who, which, whom, that. Subordinating conjunction meaning helps to add or quality information about a person or thing. It is giving who, which, whom, that. All these things are mentioning about giving the information about a person or thing and its quality, or no, it is qualifying, helps to qualify. The teacher who advised me was very kind. That is a quality, the qualifying the teacher. The teacher who advised, the particular teacher. No, it is mentioning about the qualifying the particular teacher who had given me the advice. See, the teacher who advised me was very kind. So the speciality of that teacher who advised me. So one who has given me the advice, he was very kind. The village that I belong to has a new library. The village that I belong to has a new library. That the village that I belong to, that means that the particular village that I belong to, from where I come from. No, that is a new library. Where, next one is where or wheresoever. Easy. That helps to add or qualify information about the place. That is actually adding or qualify the information about the place. Is there a place where we can park our car? Is there a place where? So that is a qualifying information. That is a information. That is a qualifying okay, you can see it helps to add or qualify information about the place. It is mentioning about or giving the information about a particular place. You see that is there a place where we can park our car? So is there a place where we can park our car? Okay. When, until, why. So when, until, why. This helps to add or qualify information about the time. So this is actually when, until, while. All these subordinating conjunctions are giving information about the time only. Yes, when, until, while, all these things. No. Now we cannot leave until the bus gets here. We cannot leave until the bus gets here. Please wait in this room while I check your application form. This is the time, exactly time. We cannot leave until the bus gets here. So it is a time. No. Please wait in this room while I check your application form. So please wait in this room while I check your application form. Now, next one we just see because, since, as, though, although, if, whether, so that, in order to. So are they? Because, since, as, though, although, if, whether, so that, in order to. These are some of the other subordinating conjunctions. It is mentioning or helps to link cause and effect. It is mentioning about actually giving the information about the cause and effect. Because it's a cause. Since, as, though, although, if, whether, so that, in order to. Okay. He felt nervous though he had prepared well for the event. So he felt nervous. No, he was feeling nervous though he had prepared well for the event. I will eat early since I may not find the time to eat earlier. Since, that is the reason. Effect, cause and effect. See, I will eat early since I may not find the time to eat later. So I will eat early since I may not find the time to eat later. So all the examples, sentences above have two clauses. Then main clause with the subject and the main verb. See, all this you can see that all the examples above has two clauses. There is a main clause and with the subject and the main verb, and the subordinate clause or a dependent clause, subordinate or a dependent clause. And the main clause can stand alone. Sure, main can, that is a independent only. But the subordinate clause cannot do so and depends on the main clause to complete its meaning. Subordinate clause, the village that I belong to, that I belong to. Subordinate clause only, that I belong to. Has a new library. And the main clause, the village has a new library. That is the main clause you see. The village has a new library. That is the main clause. We cannot leave until the bus gets here. Main clause, we cannot leave. That is the main clause. Until the bus gets here, that is the subordinate clause. You see that the main clause with the subject and main verb, it is complete. That is not depending upon anything. But the subordinate clause or dependent clause, okay, you see that they are unable to stand alone. Okay, they need the support. They are depending on the main clause. Okay. Now, let us see some of the complete these sentences with the correct words from the box. Then underline the subordinate clause in them, clauses in them. Okay. Let us find so that, where, whether, which, whom, although, in order to, and that. These are some of the subordinate clauses. So first one is given to you. First answer is already given to us. That is, although we set out well in time, there was heavy traffic all along the route. You see, although we set out well in time, there was heavy traffic all along the route. He needs to be clear whether, so it will be whether, okay? He needs to be clear whether he wants to do his to do this course or not. He wants to be clear whether he wants to do this course or not. Whether. So you will be using the second one. The answer will be whether. So don't worry, I will be giving you in the form of PDF. So you can just take that answer also. But you just listen and just mark it. Okay. Please leave your seats clean. Dash, the next show can start on time. Please leave your seats clean. Dash, the next show can start on time. So what you will write there? So that, no? Please leave your seats clean so that the next show can start on time. Fourth one, this is the neighborhood Dash we lived until last year. This is the neighborhood Dash we lived. It's a place, no? Place only. Lived until last year. So we can just give where. You can write where, no? You can write the place only, so we can write there where, no? This is a neighborhood where we lived until last year. So, okay, fine. The rules must be followed. So, the rules dash must be followed are put up on this chart. The rules that, okay, you can write the no, that. The rules that must be followed are put up on this chart. That, no, that must be. I will talk to someone, thus I know, and get this problem solved. That is a person only, person or thing, information about person or thing only. So I will talk to someone. How will you write? Whom, no? Whom you can write. I will talk to someone whom I know and get this problem solved. Okay. I will talk to someone whom I know and get this problem solved. Next one. The paintings dash were made by Amrita were appreciated by everyone. The paintings, that is a thing only, no? Paintings. So this is a thing, no? That we can write there which, no? The paintings which were made by Amrita were appreciated by everyone. The paintings which were made by Amrita were appreciated by everyone. Eighth one, you need to bring a letter of permission in order to apply for membership at the sports complex. So in order to, no, you can write there in order to. You need to bring a letter of permission in order to apply for a membership at the sports complex. So actually this is the answer. So I think you might have got the answers, right? Okay, fine. Let us continue. Words in use. Okay, that is also remaining now. Words in use. You can just see your words in use. These are expressions from the text. Use them to complete the sentences. You see, which are the words given? Deep rooted, heart stopping, put in place, join hands, round the clock, first glimpse. So first one I tell you, and the rest things I am just giving you for your homework. The new committee has put in place a set of measures to reduce air pollution. So first one will be put in place. The rest things you will find out. Okay. Okay.